it's like it's just easier to have integrity.
But isn't that why we control our surroundings? Is because then we can know. We have a certain degree of knowledge over our environment if we control
Well, that's the thing. It's like
that is fear.
We sacrifice our freedom for security when security is always an illusion. Well, in that form, the other form is we're always purely secure because we can't die. So it's like either way, there's still no reason to be afraid. It's like I've been saying a lot lately. Patience is good because desire is moot. Desires have nothing to do with anything. It's like whatever will be, regardless if you're happy or sad. So if you know that, then you can deal with things a little more easier because there's no reason to be afraid because whatever's going to happen is going to happen. Why the hell would you be afraid?
So you don't fear anything? Going to jail?
Oh no.
Well, how was jail?
It was the same as here. It's just more life, the experience. It was good to talk to cops and stuff. They get more than they ask for.
Did you get before a judge?
No. That's the thing with St. Anne's anyhow. Is they won't prosecute because they know full well that, for justice to be done is a recognition of the absurdity of private property. There's no such thing as private property. And so the Queen has no authority and the police have no authority. Anyone who thinks pride is good has no authority. And they're all wigging out because they don't know how to survive on their own, and so they're really scared. And so may they find the courage and inspiration to ask people for help.
How many times have they arrested you?
I've been in cells 20 times in a 2-month period. That's just in cell and released in the morning. I spent 6 days in jail right at the beginning just because they didn't know what was going on and I didn't know what was going on either. I didn't know what I wanted. I didn't know that a trial was exactly what I was looking for. But in the waiting for that trial to happen, I realized it was what I wanted. And then they realized that's what I wanted too. And so when the trial date was supposed to happen, they said, "Oh, we dropped all the charges. You can go." So I went back that night. I've been there ever since.
Has anybody joined you?
One night. It was pretty good. Freaked them out a little bit.
Yeah.
They were kind of hoping I would go away before someone would help. Just one night, and the cops came and drove us both out to down Shelburne to Lansdowne Road. There's a mall there in the far parking lot. They dropped us off.
They ever confiscate your sleeping gear?
Constantly.
They take your stuff away.
Well, the St. Anne's people apparently have hired someone to take my stuff and put it in his truck and drive away with it, so they don't just put it in the dumpster where I'll retrieve it. But before that, the police have taken a number of blankets, flutes, drums, just because they were mine. But that's okay. Excellent lesson in detachment.
Is this all you own here?
I don't own anything. This stuff I carry around.
Yeah. So you have no house anywhere? You have no income?
I don't use money since June 27th last year. So 2003.
So how do you eat out of?
Mostly out of the garbage, but the fruit's been magnificent. Like the season's been really nice.
You look healthy.
I'm healthier than I've ever been.
And you're happy? Is there such a thing? What do you think? How do you? Can you make it better? What would make this better?
Better. Patience is good. More people planting food everywhere is good. More people not being afraid to consider the suggestion that pride is a sin would be good. Stop using money.
This pride that you talk about, how would you? What do you mean by that?
Well, basically that you're God and pride is absurd. It's like that's average Joe has to have some cosmic thoughts.
You don't say you're a part of God.
I am everything.
Interconnected to
infinite everything.
You don't think that, like, you don't see yourself trapped in this sphere, this material?
No. Sometimes they see St. Anne's as my ball and chain. It's like,
Yeah.
I don't think they must realize now that it's like, I'm there until I die or until there's freedom.
You do have a lot of patience. You're consistent. You come down here every day.
Yeah. Yeah, it's a good office. It's pretty crazy. I would like it to be done soon.
So what in the past led you like on this? Was there a leading into this? What determined
infinite
this?
past, of course, but one catalyst moment that this ego had was June 28th, 97, where I saw that truth was more important than life. And then just patience and articulation
What caused that moment? Was there like a spark, like a divine spark?
I enjoy happiness and sadness sucks.
Yeah.
And so that was sort of a motivator.
What do you think causes this happiness?
Well, the nature of what we are, not being neutral objects and being love manifest. It's like we are love in a script that we wrote infinity ago, giving ourselves the grandest adventure.
So what do you think about people that go like halfway, like myself, and are waiting for the opportune moment to looking for the place to drop off?
It's really good. It's really good because I trust that there is no such thing as choice, and because of that, they will do whatever they will do, and so there's no worries. And so I suggest patience, and maybe say something like, "Knowing is half the battle," and they'll find their inspiration wherever they will.
And it won't be to do the same thing you do. It'll be to do whatever they have to do.
Well, it will be whatever they do.
Whatever they do. But what about all these people?
They're all truth
constantly walking by.
Well, that's good. Everybody that reads the words "pride's retarded" now has a glitch in their program, or more a nice little bell.
Do you think you're getting any hostility now with you?
Oh, I would imagine there's some brutal, lazy aspects of me that would very much like me dead. Yeah. Apparently, Apparently the end of capitalism freaks some people out.
Yeah, I know. I mean, what do they work for all their lives? And then all of a sudden there's no private property.
Their lives and their families' lives and their grandparents' lives forever.
Yeah.
So it's like we must have empathy because the police and the accountants think they're in hell. And so not to have resentment and always to remind ourselves of patience.